Story time about Miss Cleo, the call me now lady that had me end up in CPS services. So when I was around 12, my parents owned a restaurant in Green Acres Mall in New York. And so they were spending a lot of time at the mall and not as much time with us at home. So we had this fax line downstairs that we've had up for years, and my parents weren't really using the line, but they were paying the bill. So because my room was on the back end of the house the same way the basement was where the phone, I rigged a line from the basement window to my room window. And I put the phone in the dirty hamper by the window so nobody actually saw the line when they came into my room. So I was calling Miss Cleo. I told her my name was Latavia Ripples. Yes, Latavia Ripples. And I got that from Destiny Child, I think. The Latavia Burt. I think that's where I got it from. Anyways, so I was running up the bill. My mom got a $15,000 bill for Miss Cleo. And so she came into my room one day when I came home from school, and she had a cleaver knife in her hand. And she said, "Do you want me to kill you?" And at the time, I didn't know what she was talking about. But then she finally told me what happened. And I couldn't play stupid because she knew already. Anyway, I ended up going to school the next day, and I told one of my friends what happened. My friend ended up telling the principal, and then they wouldn't let me leave school. My mom had agreed to me going to my friend's house, so I ended up leaving with my friend, but CPS came to my friend's house and had me leave with my aunt. And my aunt lived in New York City. I went to private school in Long Island, so that's like quite a distance. Anyways, I was at my grandmother's house for like 2 weeks, because they were investigating my house. And luckily, this was right after Christmas, so when they sent a caseworker to my house was already really, really nice, and that tree was up, and they saw all the gifts that I had. They saw that I had my own room, and that, like really I was not in danger. My parents really did take care of me. And my mom really wouldn't do anything. She just did that to scare me into, like, stop being a fool. Because I was terrible when I was younger. I was a chronic runaway. I mean, I had a whole lot of stuff going on. So, anyway, yeah. So, I don't remember if my mom ever paid Miss Cleo. I think the lawsuit came out shortly after that. But, yeah, I was out there really acting a fool. Honestly, the whole situation was a nightmare. But it's funny when I think back to it now.